Yes, there is still an enemy here. Let's switch back to the shotgun just in case. Let's see. I feel like, given what happened last time where there was heavy hanging out in the back, that might be what we have here as well. Let's see. Don't yet have a good sense as to who or what that is. It is heavy. Okay. Okay, can we get Miranda and Zaid there?
Taking cover.
At least get them in closer, and then we'll think about how we want to take this heavy out. Because obviously it hits hard. I think one shot we saw from the previous one took down our shields, and then if we get staggered and get hit by another shot, then we'll go down. Oh, there's more than just a heavy. There's more than just a heavy. Alright, if we can... I think in that case... Yeah, oh, that just hit the wall in front of us. There's several more enemies, in fact. Okay, now they're coming out. Let's see if we can do the same thing we did before. Maybe draw them out of their cover. Let's generally blast that guy in the face.
Firing an impact shot.
Don't think that was enough to take him out. It was not. Push him off with the Carnifex. Save ammo if we can. Oh, and then... Oh. Okay. Sure. Alright, there's the heavy back there somewhere, and then there's one more, I imagine, just basic agent. The agents are the ones that have those flashbang grenades. Okay. So I want to see if we can, again, just, like, pull out... Ooh, there you are again. And if we can concussive shot you, yes. Knock you down, and then shoot you, now you're dead. Okay, so that's ideal. That's a good combo. You just need to get rid of your defenses first. There is still another enemy in here somewhere. I think they're around that corner. Or... There you are. Okay, basic agent means, let's see, let's get
With you.
team on us. They're gonna have a flashbang grenade. Exactly did they go? Somewhere over there we go. Not sure if that's now. There we go. Now you're kind of popping out of cover. Really hard to tell. Really hard to tell when they're out of cover. We might need to flank them. We might need to flank them over there through that room. Unless they're moving out, I really can't tell. It looks like they're popping out, then they aren't.
Heads up.
I mean, they threw a grenade. Okay, there we go. Now we can see.
Here we go.
Hey, man. Oh, you got a friend back there, I think I saw.
This'll put him down.
Oh, Miranda's taking hits. Okay, yeah, there are definitely other friends. There are definitely other friends. Okay. Where is Miranda exactly? Oh, she's there. Okay, she's in this room. But not exactly. I mean, she is kind of in cover. That is true, but maybe not the best of cover. Let's go back to the shotgun. So they are in here somewhere. Sounds like someone was trying to charge up, but yep, flashbang grenade. I think we got rid of one of them. Charge up another shot. Poke her head out. Pop someone else in the face. Oh, that's an engineer. Okay, that is a different type of enemy. That is a different type of enemy. Let's knock you down and see if we can,
Firing concussive shot.
Oh, that was a flashbang grenade. That just threw at us, that agent. Don't really think it matters much if it hits Saeed or Miranda. Don't think the damage is much. Like, the big thing is just if it hits us. There was one over there that they threw. Well, I mean, it does stagger, as we just saw. Right, Saeed, if you could, like, actually take cover, though.
You got it.
Oh, there's this dude. Unless you killed him? You killed this dude, Saeed? Oh, you killed that dude. Okay, well done. I think that means at least short term, they're all taken care of. But, okay. Let's see. Yeah, there are still more in here. I thought I saw something else we could interact with. That glass just broke, and yeah, that's because it's a heavy. Okay. That means missiles. It does mean missiles. Oh, and hello there, friends.
This'll put him down.
That, except it did not put them down. Except the thing is that it did not put them down. Oh, did we just run? We ran out of shotgun ammo. Okay, that's what we were trying to avoid. I mean, there's got to be other ammo cartridges here somewhere, but Yeah, we got rid of the shields on this dude, but I'm not really sure we should be focusing on him when our friends are getting hammered elsewhere. And now we're getting flanked. We deserve that. We deserve that big time. Let's knock you down, except we miss. Oh, what is Shepard? What are you doing? Trying to get in cover, and then he's just completely stuck. All right, Saeed, speaking of what are you doing? Where are you, and what are you doing? Please get back here. Please. Oh, you're dead right now, aren't you? That's why I can't. Are you? Saeed, stop being a hero. Yeah, now he's dead. Okay. So, you know, Saeed, we weren't perhaps micromanaging him enough there, and then he got a little carried away. But that's more enemies than I would like here. We'll get back here. That guy's trying to flank us. But he might be the last enemy here. Love to get our shields back first, though. But that is a flashbang grenade. Fortunately, there is a pretty long delay between when they throw it and when it actually goes off. I do love how the Carnifex just absolutely sends them flying on kill. Alright, I was really hoping that after taking those guys out, Saeed would come back, because it does seem as if we finish this wave. I mean, if we have to use a Unity, we will. Is that an enemy there? There are more ammo cartridges further down. Ammo clips. Yeah, there's more enemies down here. That is one of the... That's the heavy. That's the heavy. Are they both heavies? They are both heavies, confirmed. Okay, that means they're packing the damage here. This would ideally have been a time when we would love to have had the shotgun ready to go. Okay. Oh, we just run out of ammo on the Carnifex as well. We are desperate for ammo here. I mean, there is some in this room once we gotten rid of this heavy. Ooh, hello. Wait for it. Wait for it. That was not exactly the most accurate of fire. But there we go. Now the wave is down. Absolutely textbook. And we'll just nab the credits on this terminal. We will absolutely look to pick up some ammo, because, well, we would like to have some of that. I know we saw some somewhere. Yeah, here. Please don't spawn enemies before we pick this up. Thank you. Okay, we're not full, but we're a little bit better now. We avoided having to spend a Metagel there on Zaid at the end of that phase, so I think that's definitely a good thing. The question of what exactly is our Metagel capacity? I think it's at least 4. Yeah, so we will actually get one here, so that's probably a good thing, seeing as how, as we just saw, at times we may need it. We may need it. Okay. More ammo here as well. Don't think there's anything else in this area. I think we looted all that there is to be looted. This doesn't look good.
Vasir, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressant systems.
Okay. There is console there. There's also some Ezo. We'll nab that. Door.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
Nice. Alright. More credits. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of credits on this mission, which is another one of the reasons why doing this on the earlier side can definitely be helpful, because as we were saying before, there's a lot of things we'd like to buy that we just can't afford right now, and this will certainly help that. Okay, let's see. Well, we got some more enemies up here. Yeah, just a basic agent now. Wow, keep on hitting walls when we're using stuff like overload. So yeah, I mean, this mission, in terms of difficulty, I think it's going to vary a bit depending on where exactly in the mission we are. Let's see if we can hit them with a taste of their own medicine. You know, as I was saying, you can theoretically do this mission at the very end, in which case... Hey, are you getting hit from there? Or is that cover actually working? I'm not sure. We took a whole lot of damage there, just trying to give Miranda enough time to get that overload off. We gotta definitely wait a second to get our shields back. Saeed is definitely getting at least some hits here. But yeah, that question of just how difficult is this mission definitely depends on when you do it. if you do it at the very end, then obviously you have more time to level up your character, you'll have more upgrades, what have you. Whereas if you do it early, like we're doing it now, then that can make things much more difficult. I mean, it hasn't been ridiculous thus far, of course, by any means, but we've had to stay on our toes. So we've got a research terminal, we'll definitely check that out. Door through there. Okay.
This might be useful.
Oh! Heavy missile damage. Definitely. Love the upgrades. Okay, we've got the door we came through there. Got a wall safe. Definitely check that out. Alright, don't even need to hack anything. We just get it. That's pretty sweet. Oh, dear. Okay.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Saket?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
What just happened? We got a lot of questions here. Liara, Tela Vasir has been helping us. She's made a few odd comments along the way, but she appears to be a friend.
Liara. This is Vasir. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
Huh?
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
Wait a second. That whole "Behold the Shadowbreaker's army" did sound very suspicious. Very, very sus.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadowbroker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Saket, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Also explains all the side plans she was giving us.
See what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
Oh, well that's rude. Manners. Biotics. Meanwhile, Zaid's like, hey guys, I'm just gonna stick up here, okay? I don't have this whole biotic stuff. Alright, we got some more friends, it looks like. So, well, things just got interesting. So, as an update, Liara Sonia has been attacked at her apartment, as we now know. However, in our search for Liara, we were looking for Saket. Saket has now been killed by either that agent of the Shadowbreaker, or potentially even by Tela Vasir. Because as we were just seeing, Tela Vasir apparently was the one who was after Liara all along. So go after Vasir before she escapes with the data. So that we shall do. However, unfortunately there are some Shadowbreaker agents between us and the way out. So remember my saying we are going to be running around a lot over here? Well, let's just say now we're going to be making our way back through many of the places where we were going before. Can we overload from this range? Apparently we can. Try to get rid of some of these guys quickly. Really? You have like 2 HP? Like you don't have a health bar, and yet you are standing? Okay, whoa! Well, that's a heavy. So Miranda, see the thing is, like, you probably want to take some form of cover so you don't get your face blasted into smithereens by a missile. Did we nab that? That medic kill, I think we did. Okay. That's the heavy. Miranda, I really would have loved if you had, say, kept your overload for this very moment, in fact. That's flashbang grenade as well. Okay, Zaid once again tried to be a hero. Yeah, I made a point of putting Miranda in cover. Alas, I did not do the same for Zaid. Oh, you are flanking us. Bring it on. I see you. I think we got that guy. Not entirely sure if that's true. I think they are dead, but the heavy is obviously an issue. Oh, more friends coming through the other side. Yeah. Tell you what, this is not a time for us to be greedy with the meta-gels.
We've been spotted.
Let's get Zaid back up here, and let's make sure he actually gets into cover. So Zaid, get back here. Miranda, well, actually, you have a decent spot there, Miranda. Mostly just Zaid needs to not immediately die. How did that still hit us? Alright, so I think we try to get rid of these guys that were flanking us before. Man, how does the heavy have this angle on us? Not a very good spot. They have a Vanguard there as well, I think I just saw. Let's try to charge this all the way up. And then see if we can get rid of this Vanguard. He is going to be an issue if he can get forward, advance on us. This guy's not dead. I was kind of hoping he would be. Okay, well, he is pulled, though. We can warp him
Here goes.
for a big combo. Take that guy out. I think we sold the Vanguard there, because that looks like a shotgun. It is. Her barrier is back. That's not good. As I was saying, we definitely don't want her messing with us at close range. Now her barrier is down. Let's knock her down with a concussive shot. And down she goes. Okay, is the heavy still there? Or did we get rid of it? See, the thing is, we could run out there ourselves and risk taking a missile to the base. I mean, she could, like, she was hitting us from here before. I'm pretty sure that's the heavy's body. Pretty sure the heavy is down. But just in case,
Affirmative.
Taking cover.
can we save here? Let's save here. Okay, they are not getting blasted to smithereens at the moment. So I think we're good. Let's see if we can pick up some ammo before we head out. Definitely was some over here. Yes? Okay. Up here. Was there that power cells? Is that where we saw them before? I think it was up in this direction. That was the thing. That was specifically the thing I was saying we might want to save. This will restock all of our ammo. Now, we not quite on full for the shotgun. We probably could pick up enough ammo cartridges for it to be okay. But yeah, we actually weren't full on heavy ammo. So, at least purely for the heavy ammo, that is maybe worthwhile. Okay. So, let's see. Looks like down through here.
Right
Get
behind
our
you.
friends on us. No signs of enemies yet. That doesn't sound good though. More ammo in here if needed. Enemies around the corner? Question mark. There's definitely enemies in here. Yep, there are. That was not one of them though. Okay, I can see some of them. Their feet at least. Not actually sure if we can hit them from here. Hey, Zaid?
Rearming. I'm going.
Give this a shot. Can you hit them from here? Apparently
Taking
not.
position.
Like,
Got it.
there though?
Heads up.
Okay, well, except you're gonna get hammered. Okay, so maybe that angle is not the best. Other than seeing if we can potentially get one of these guys poke their heads out. It's just like the angle is not, well, I mean, Miranda seems to suggest that we got rid of one of them at least. This one down here is not dead yet. We can poke our head. Why don't we charge up a shot? We poke our head down there, blast this guy, and then retreat.
This'll put him down.
Not sure if that hit. Alright, Miranda, see, Zaid at least kind of sort of has cover. I would rather you not just go rushing straight in like this and get annihilated, which is kind of what you're about to do. This person here seems like causing issues. Did we get rid of the person on the side there? Yes. But oh, that was a flashbang grenade.
One left.
And it hits both of them, but not us. Okay. If you guys could just like retreat for a second, it looks like you're taking some hits here for sure. Like to not lose anybody. Alright, Miranda Shield's back. He's probably back as well. Alright, let's charge this up again. We're gonna need to step back for ammo in a bit, but where are the enemies? Over here. Thought I heard. Yep. One of those flashbang grenades. I'm not sure if we got rid of that guy. I think there was someone else on the right side as well. Oh, yep, you're still there. That definitely hit him. You get the grenade? Yes, you did. You're still not dead. Now you are, I think. Okay, we ran out of shotgun ammo. Let's take this moment here. Back up real quick. That was why we wanted to keep some of these on the ground. We're not full, but we're close to full. It's a little greedy, probably over restoring the ammo, but we're back to full now. By the time we actually get through here and take out all these enemies, we should be able to pick up their ammo cartridges, so that'll definitely help. Let's see. Miranda stood here the whole time, whereas Zaid actually tagged along with us. Okay, we do still see enemies showing up on our radar there. Definitely still more in. Oh, yep, there's one back there I can see. Come on. If you actually come out, that'd be great, because I'm not sure we can actually get the angle on you. Zaid, if you could, like, come here. I don't think they have enough firepower here to cause too much of a problem at this stage. Oh, except that enemy there that we just hit. Not entirely sure what type of enemy that is. Yeah, hello. Oh, that was a flashbang grenade. I didn't see where it landed, though. That's where it landed. Okay, I'm going to the Carnifex for, yeah, some more accuracy. I think from this range is probably preferable. And that guy's down. I think there's just that other person back here in this corner that we hit once who probably has shields back now. Oh, there they are. Yeah, we'll stick with the Carnifex. Hey, Zaid, if you want to, like, hit him while we're staggering him, that'd be great. Or not. Still, ooh, there's still several more now. Look like a few more spawned in just then. Oh, that's an engineer. Okay, was that just staggering him? Yeah, he's not dead. Ooh, that's an incinerate. Careful of those. We're out of ammo as well. Drone is down. Get rid of him, or he's still hiding in that corner? He might still be hiding in that corner. Oh, yeah, he's still up. Oh, no, that's a different enemy. Okay. For your shields. And we are not in a good place anymore. Nice. We are... Okay, we've used all Carnifex ammo, but we do still have the shotgun if we need to. Okay, I was going to say, if we are on our third weapon and we're going to run out of ammo on our third weapon, that's going to be an issue. Two more. And, oh, that's a flashbang grenade. Hold on. Report. I saw you. I know you're... I don't think we can shoot you through that. I don't think that's a good idea. I want to pop out, though. Don't make me try. There's no chance that works, right? I don't think so. Even if we get that little, like, little lighter area in between the cover there, still don't think that's hitting them. Yeah, there are still several enemies down here. And there they all are. Another flashbang grenade somewhere over here. There it is. Let's get our shields back, but at the same time we did deal some damage. I also don't want them to get their shields back. Greedily, he says. Okay, except let's not die because of that. Alright. I suppose that's kind of important, the whole not dying thing. Alright, Zaid, Miranda, let's see if we can get this guy over here on the right side. Hello? Come on. Hey, you know, Miranda and Zaid, if you want to, like, do anything at all, that'd be great. Yeah, that guy's down, though. How are we doing on ammo? We do still have some, even on the Locust here. Okay, so that's another one of the little guys. There's definitely one over here. There's two over here. That dealt a lot of damage to us. Shields are down. Or, like, Miranda and Zaid are just chilling here, doing quite literally nothing. I mean, it's kind of hoping we'd have the angle to at least occasionally fire a shot when they pop out of cover like this. Not leave absolutely everything to us. That guy's down now. Running out of ammo on the Locust, though. Two more enemies, it seems. There was definitely one over... Yep, two more over here, in fact. That was not the best. Not the best series. Let's see if we can grab any more ammo cartridges out here. Do we have any, or did we use them all up already? We might have. We might have. But we do still have the shotgun if needed. So we aren't completely desperate at this stage. But we were able to use the Carnifex is definitely still our most accurate long-range weapon. It's not exactly our strength, long-range stuff. It's the explosive device that they didn't explode. Now, we might have even wanted to wait a little bit longer to use the heavy ammo to restock all of our ammo. That might have been the play. I mean, we had some ammo to get back. That, or if Miranda / Zaid could make more contributions, that would be a big difference maker, so we could save some of our ammo. Okay, you don't say. Right, we did get the ammo effect on him, so he was burning. We might have taken him out. We did not take him out. We somehow got a headshot with the Locust. So there's the Locust for you. Maybe an SMG with crazy spray like that, but it's accurate enough to occasionally hit the marker. That is... The Engineer is still over here. This might be a separate one, but... Oh, man. Oh, well, that was probably wasted ammo. Okay. So now...
Here we go.
Let's get rid of your shields. Come on, I dare you. Pop up. That's just a normal agent. I think we did get rid of the, Engineer. Okay, you're down. I think it's just one more person down here. That agent. Charge it up.
Deploying tech overload.
Oh no, there's a heavy back there. There is a heavy back there. That does complicate things a bit. Is that them there? I think it might be. Can't tell if that's a first aid station or a heavy. Okay, so we... In terms of pure damage, warp, I guess. There is the missile. And Inferno Grenade. That should be sufficient to get rid of you. I think it's now just the heavy in the back corner. Let's get our shields back. I think they are up. And if it's just the heavy, which I think it is, then that should be a bit easier. So, we may have its attention here.
Taking
Have
cover.
our friends move in. Yeah, there it is.
Enemies in front.
And,
One left.
there we go. Nice. We distracted it. Well, they did the heavy work. Heavy lifting. That's a first. Okay, so we are very low on ammo, but it looks like we've pretty much taken care of business in this room. A lot of enemies, and that is why I was deliberately trying to only engage from a distance. Really? Somebody dropped ammo, right? Tell me one of these enemies dropped. Here we go. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, no, you can stick with the shotgun. Just wanted us to not be totally desperate when it comes to ammo. Alright, can we do anything with the elevator? No. I suppose we shouldn't be surprised. We couldn't use the elevator on our way in. Can't use it on our way out. Can we save after that fight? We can. Okay, good. More ammo here, okay. Now we're all stocked up, at least for the shotgun. Oh, it's a showdown.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Alright, ooh, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. So for the first half of this mission, obviously we were taking Miranda, we were taking Zaid. However, for the second half of this mission, we are taking Liara from here on out, plus one of the two people that we went with previously. So we can choose either Zaid or Miranda. And I think the answer in this case is probably Miranda. Zaid, of course, like we were saying, was giving us that nice squad disruptor ammo, which was helpful for sure. But I think generally, having both the overload and the warp from Miranda just makes her that much more versatile. And whereas Zaid really can only give us the additional damage against shields. So let's stick with Miranda. Sorry, Zaid. Maybe next time.
Come on, she's getting away.
All right, and
There
now
she is.
we are chasing Tela Vasir
On your right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
through the
On
skyways.
your left.
She's trying to run away, and yes, we do need to chase her. And let's just say, you know, we
She's
can
around
crash
the
into
corner.
things if we're not careful.
We're not going into the construction site, are? Oh, goddess.
Okay, don't crash into that, please.
She's getting away. I'm not letting her escape with that data.
I see her. Don't worry. Don't crash into this stuff, though. Okay, I'm actually not entirely sure which direction. There she is.
I'm going.
Whoa, look out for that, though. Duck. So we got the speed boost.
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
Oh, yeah, I see that.
We fine.
We need to go faster. She's
Uh,
almost out of range.
I did kind of lose her. I did not catch which direction she went after that. Fortunately, oh, she actually started close to us seemingly that time, but yes, there are kind of, sort of, pseudo checkpoints. Yeah, I did not see which direction she turned.
Go, 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 go!
I'm
Side.
going.
Ooh, felt the need to slow down around that. She took a right here.
She's
Thought?
getting away.
No, she did not. I thought I saw the yellow go to the right. All right.
Letting her escape with that data.
Must have gone to the... Oh, also, I just did not realize we started that quickly. So that's not a good start. But she took a left. Took a left at that spot. All right,
Go,
can
go,
we
go, go,
actually
go, go,
speed
go.
through this? I
I'm
don't know.
going.
Yeah, did manage to not slow down that time.
Traffic!
There we go.
Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
Through here we go. Furthest we've been thus far.
She's dropping proximity charges.
Oh,
I noticed.
great. Yeah, so you know, she's making life difficult for us in more ways than one.
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know.
Whoa!
There we go.
You're enjoying this.
Yeah, it's not bad. Just, you know, flying around the city is all.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
Ooh. Come on, Tela Vasir.
Truck!
Again?
Watch out.
Here we go. First try. Oh. Excuse me. You're not abiding by traffic regulations. Oh.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Watch out. They're dropping
Okay. So, as Liara just said, they are dropping reinforcements as we just heard. So, we were searching for Liara, then we pursued Tela Vasir, and, well, she attempted to escape via that, hover car of sorts, and, now we need to catch her before she escapes with the data. So, however, as we were saying, we did switch our team around here a bit, so we of course still have Miranda, we still have us, but we now, for the first time ever in Mass Effect 2, have Liara along with us. And so with her, she brings Singularity, which is a skill back from Mass Effect 1. You launch a dark energy sphere to create an intense Mass Effect field. Enemies are drawn into the Singularity and held briefly helpless. So it's basically like a giant vortex vacuum cleaner. Somewhat similar to Pole, although it has a much longer duration, as you can see here, 20 seconds. However, look at that recharge time, 20 seconds as well. So, it is nice for crowd control, but, much like many other biotic abilities, does not have the ability to, well, actually, it has some capability of working even against enemies that have layers of protection like armor, shields, and barriers, so it's a little bit better against that stuff than, say, Pole is. But that cooldown time is kind of killer. If we do spend 2 points in Singularity, then we can unlock Warp, and Warp will make it so that, we have, well, as we've seen, basically the upfront damage and a little bit of damage over time as well. Particularly good damage against barriers. So, we have seen some enemies with barriers in this mission, so that's maybe not the worst idea. Sorry Scientist is her passive, health, weapon damage, and then power recharge time. And as we were saying, particularly with Singularity, that 20-second recharge time, getting 18% faster recharge on that is pretty significant. That's a pretty big difference, so that could be pretty nice as well. But absolutely the biggest thing for Liara is Stasis, which is also an ability that we used in Mass Effect 1, actually on Shepard. But in Mass Effect 2, it creates a powerful Mass Effect field that immobilizes the target for a few seconds, preventing all actions and making them immune to damage. So basically, completely freezes them in place, but also does not allow us to deal damage to them. So, great for crowd control against one specific enemy. However, this ability, which only Liara has access to, is amazing for a few reasons. One, it is one of the only, in fact, might be the only, ability that completely ignores, well, actually, I suppose, the concussive grenade, or grenade whose name I always forget the name of. The one that they were throwing at us, flashbang grenade, which disables a whole bunch of abilities. That one, I suppose, doesn't matter what your defensive layers are in many cases either. But in this case, defensive layers basically don't matter. Could have shields, could have armor, could have barriers, you're getting frozen. Even some of the biggest bosses. Then the other thing is that at the end of Stasis bypasses all resistances, as it says here. Targets become more resistant the longer they are exposed to its effects, so that means if you keep on using Stasis on the same target over and over again, then eventually they become immune to it, and it no longer works, so you want to be a little bit careful of that, especially against, you know, if you are doing it against boss and you're just non-stop stasising them, it's a way of preventing you from just completely cheesing the encounter. But the other thing is that at the end of the stasis duration, the enemy will then fall down on the ground, ragdolled, and in Mass Effect 2, there is a damage multiplier for when enemies are knocked down like that. If you hit them when they're knocked down, you deal extra damage to them. I think it's something like ×2. However, for Stasis specifically, that multiplier is through the roof. I think it's technically a bug, but that means that, at least for basic enemies, that extra damage may not matter. You're probably going to kill them if they're on the ground with whatever attacks you're hitting them with anyway. But against bosses, that is ginormous. I don't know if people know exactly what the multiplier is, but it's something on the order of ×4, or maybe even more than that. So it is ginormous against big enemies if you can get the Stasis to knock them down. So that is why Stasis is just an amazing power. So that is definitely something we're going to want to do here. Unfortunately, only 18 skill points to work with here, so that does make matters a little bit more complicated. Does mean that, as we were saying before, there is something to be said for doing Lair of the Shadow Broker early, and something to be said for doing it later on. And so, if we had done this later on, we'd have more ability points to work with here, but we did it early, and so, we don't. So, we definitely want some stuff happening with Stasis. I think we probably do want to take this all the way up to 4, because if we do, then what we can do is we can go either deep stasis to greatly increase the strength of stasis, allowing targets to be immobilized for a longer duration. The duration of the immobilization isn't that important, because remember, sure, it means they aren't attacking us because they're completely frozen, but we can't damage them when they're frozen, so, if it's just one enemy we're going against, then stasis doesn't help us that much in that case. But enhanced stasis increases the penetration of stasis so that targets build up less resistance to its effects. Targets become immune more slowly. That is significant. For that reason, we were saying deep stasis is not so good, because if you do have one very strong target that you want to stasis numerous times, not because you're immobilizing it, but because that means you get more chances to knock it down and get that huge damage multiplier to kick in, then this is absolutely the way to go. So I think we're definitely going to take enhanced stasis for that reason. Then, here's the tricky thing. So we need 2 points in Singularity to unlock Warp. So that'd be 2 points. Warp would be 1 more point. That'd put us at 3 points. We'd have 5 remaining. That would mean we could only go up to Asari Scientist 2. So we would only get 12% power recharge time. Unless if we do go up to Asari Scientist 3, we could get to Singularity 2 after that, and then I don't think we'd have enough for anything on Warp if my math is correct here, because this is 6 get up to Asari Scientist 2 for more recharge time. Then, so we'd have 2 remaining. That means we could get to Singularity 2, and then we'd be at 0 remaining after that. So that's tough. That is one of the downsides, for sure, of doing Lair of the Shadowbroker this early. So, that's kind of painful. It's just a matter of how much do we think we need that additional recharge time on the powers, because obviously having quicker stasis is pretty sweet. Having quicker Singularity is pretty sweet. Even Warp, although we did deliberately bring Miranda so that she has Warp, so might not be relying on her too much for that. Liara, that is. So, you know what? I don't know. I don't think we can go with 0 Warp. I think we at least need 1. So we can at least deal some direct damage with abilities with Liara. Otherwise, we're just having a bunch of crowd control and nothing to really finish people off. So I think that is probably still necessary for us to go this route here. Unfortunately, it means that, we can go up to Warp 2, I was going to say. We just end up throwing away a bunch of points, or we have, a bunch of leftover points that we can't actually use, and that'd be pretty painful. But, alright, we can get a little bit of additional damage on Warp. So, sure, it's certainly not ideal. We would very much like to just have a few more points. Then we could have maybe gone to Sorry Scientist 3 and then stick Warp back on 1 and just leave that at the minimum. But alas, that will have to suffice. So, that's a lot of talk. But, as Liara was saying, as we were just starting up here,
Come on. Kind of gotten far.
the enemies are now here in this area. We cannot save, unfortunately. So we need to find a place to take cover from the impending enemies.
Watch out. They're dropping
Okay. I think we might even want to be sure. Not 100% sure about that. But we'll try to find a happy place. They're coming from around the side here. Face from this angle? Perhaps? I mean, they're gonna try to flank us here. Ooh, that sounded like a drone. I think there is an engineer here. That there is. I'd very much like to get rid of that person. Ow. Okay, maybe we take cover. But yeah, it does seem like we're relatively safe at the moment, so I do like that. I would very much like to disable this engineer. So you guys, where is Miranda? That's, no. Here.
Going to cover.
Oh, I mean, well done with the, what was that, Singularity, Liara? Did buy us a lot of time, and maybe enough so to get Miranda in here safely. Okay, just two agents, I think. Oh, and the engineer is still up. Okay, let's pop up. So I want to see if we can overload you. Take you out, ideally. Okay. Engineer, I believe, has been taken care of. We obviously lost Zaid. So, we no longer have the effects of his weapon, or his ammo. It is unfortunate. Not really sure these guys are going to come around here unless we kind of encourage them to do so like that. No, this. See, oh, except there's more coming here. Okay, let's quickly take care of this guy.
Neutralize the drone. Shield your eyes.
Because, oh, we got more coming this side now. We are about to die if we don't shield charge someone immediately. Or, area charge somebody. You know that? Yep. Nope, that doesn't work. Ooh. Hug the wall. Hug the wall. Hug the wall and everything will be fine. Hug the wall and everything will be fine. That was a close call.